And tonight we're talking about the controversial Care Court program aimed at addressing severe mental health issues and homelessness. And it's all part of Governor Gavin Newsom's multi-billion-dollar plan to overhaul the state's behavioral health system. I want to bring in ABC 10's Becca Hobbecker, who's joining us live in studio, because Becca, you've been really digging into the numbers and also looking at the results so far.
Yeah, that's right, Alex. Care Court launched as a pilot in some counties nearly 2 years ago now, with other counties launching Care Court this past December. Now, our colleague Jackson Ellison and I sought to find out, is Care Court working to get people off the street? Well, the results are mixed.
My daughter kept falling through all those cracks.
Elizabeth Kino Hopper has filed a petition to get her daughter involved in Care Court in Sacramento County after other attempts to get her services haven't worked.
I have full confidence that over time, this program is actually doing exactly what it was intended to do, is to recognize there are some people who will be very difficult to engage in treatment. And they will need repeat opportunities.
To qualify for Care Court, which stands for Community Assistance, Recovery, and Empowerment, someone must be an adult with a diagnosis of schizophrenia spectrum or other psychotic disorders with severe and persistent symptoms and not already stabilized.
The petitions are filed directly with the court. The judge is the one that makes the prima facie review on whether they meet, on paper at least, the criteria for the Care Court program.
Nicole Cable is the health program manager for Sacramento County Behavioral Health Services. She oversees the county's implementation of Care Court.
I think what it's doing is really helping people.
She says if the Care Court judge determines a person meets the criteria, he orders the county to go make contact with that person and give an in-person assessment. And if they qualify, offer Care Court participation.
We are bound by that mandate, but the clients are still able to say no.
She says since launching Care Court in December, Sacramento County has had some 75 petitions on behalf of individuals. Of those, 10 people are on care agreements.
A care agreement can be all sorts of different things, housing supports, therapy, medication, really anything that our service providers can offer.
But what if someone rejects care or doesn't meet the criteria?
Our data doesn't really tell the story. You look at it and you'll see that we've dismissed a lot of the cases or closed referrals because they didn't meet criteria. I think what's not shown is that for all of those clients, we're looking at what else do they qualify for? How else can we get them into services?
We are very opposed to Care Court for a number of reasons.
Samuel Jan is senior policy attorney at Disability Rights California. He says concerns include the high cost of Care Court. According to a legislative analysis, the cost per individual in the CARE Act for fiscal year 2023-24, that's the court's pilot period in only a handful of counties, was approximately $713,000. At the time, the program had only 100 participants.
If we want to address homelessness, we need affordable housing, that money would be much better served going towards, community-based voluntary services and housing.
Elizabeth acknowledges the program isn't perfect, but it is giving her hope for her daughter.
I still do support the CARE Act and Care Court because every effort is made to do everything voluntarily.
The California Health and Human Services Agency says statewide more than 2,000 Care Court petitions have been filed and more than 1,000 other individuals have been offered services following an initial connection with Care Court. The governor's office tells ABC 10 they're pleased with the early results and continue to work on full-scale implementation. Alex.
All right, Becca, thank you. And for more information on what Care Court looks like in other local counties, you can find more of our reporting over on our website, abc10.com.